The Potter's Daughter, Part 2. The following morning, the village of Nengawo buzzed with excitement. Birds chirped as if they too anticipated the royal event. Ariana and Aurora woke early, dressed, and began the long journey toward the palace. Ariana strutted in the red dress, confident, her eyes gleaming with dreams of royalty. Aurora followed behind, the pale pink gown brushing against the dust road, her hands cradling a small satchel of food prepared by their father. As they walked, they came upon an old woman by the side of the path. The woman was hunched and frail, struggling to balance a heavy clay pot of water on her head. "Mhoro vana vangu," the woman greeted kindly. "Would one of you help me carry this pot to my hut? It's just a short distance off the road," Ariana scoffed, lifting her dress away from the dirt. "No, old lady, I can't dirty myself with your muddy water. I'm going to the palace and I need to look perfect." "But please," the woman pleaded. "It's only a short walk." "I said no!" Ariana snapped, already walking away without a second glance. Aurora looked at the woman's tired face, then at her sister's shrinking figure ahead. She sighed and smiled softly. "I will help you, Gogo. Let me take it." "But my child, you're heading to the palace," the old woman said. "This will take you in the opposite direction." "That's okay," Aurora replied, already adjusting the pot onto her shoulder. "You need help now. The palace can wait." The woman led Aurora through a narrow path, and soon they reached a small, crumbling hut surrounded by thorn trees. As they set the pot down, the woman offered her food, but Aurora politely declined. "I must hurry back before I'm too late," she said. "Wait," the old woman said. She stepped into her hut and came back holding a small ancient wooden box. It was dark, carved with strange patterns, and tied with a worn leather string. "Take this," she said, placing the box in Aurora's hands. "Give it only to the king. Do not open it. Do not let anyone else touch it. You may not understand it now, but it will reveal its purpose in time." Aurora hesitated but nodded. "Thank you, Gogo." With that, she turned and hurried toward the palace, her feet dusty and her heart steady. By the time she arrived, the palace courtyard was full. Music floated through the air, and villagers surrounded a wide open space where many young women danced and paraded. They wore gowns that shimmered like jewels, their faces painted and adorned with beads and flowers. Aurora stepped into the crowd, unnoticed and plain. She stood out not for her beauty, but for the quietness she carried like a second skin. She took a deep breath and stepped forward. But before she could go far, a young man approached her. He wore modest clothes, his hair tied back with a simple band, and his eyes twinkled